I would love to welcome you all to this fantastic session, Wild Insight, with Melissa Awesome Sauce Miller. It's her new middle name. We're excited for this session. I want to remind you, if you don't have your phone nearby, it would be helpful to have some pictures, some snapshots, some photographs. All of those words mean the same thing, because you'll be engaging in using imagery with this. A shout out to Deb Williams' background from a previous CPSI in person, the magic blue light tunnel.
That's all Mike. I did nothing except take a picture of it.
Thank you, but that was not all me. That was all the wings.
That was a lot of wings. We look forward to having you all come to CPSI in person in 22 and see other kinds of crazy things that will happen. But for right now, we're going to turn our attention to Melissa Miller and her fantastic session. Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you. Welcome, everybody. We're going to talk about some pictures, and then we're going to take some pictures. So that's why we're hoping you have some pictures accessible or access to a device to take some pictures. So welcome to Wild Insight, kind of a concept of, looking at your world from different perspectives. I know during this time of COVID, many people have been, home in their own environment. So let's take a deeper look at it. And we're going to start to get you guys ready to go. We're going to start by taking a little photo journey. And so just some ground rules for what that means. Be open, be curious. Imagine when you see the picture come up, imagine as if that you're in there. You're in this scene, that this is your experience. What would it feel like to be there? What do you see? Any emotions, any memories? Where are you going? Any of those things. The pictures have some words with them, and just kind of jot down if they resonate with you. If they don't, what would your story be? What would you write? Just build on that. Yes and. So we'll get started. All right. When you see this picture, imagine as if you are this flower. Immerse yourself into this image. What is your experience as this flower? What are you feeling here? Is there anything when you came to CPSI that you're looking to learn more about? Any insights that you want to share? And as you move into this image, what do you see? What are the details right in front of you? Well, that path to the side, where does it lead? Where do you want to go? And you guys, you can call out if you have any questions or anything that you gathered just from that little warm-up experience. You can feel free to pop it in the chat or just speak up.
I thought it was really cool, Melissa, especially the second one, the walking stick, how, it has to probably just focus on that little bit of bark right in front of its face. Did it even see the path out to the side? Because it's so small, it had to focus on the bark. And I thought that was just kind of using Liz's metaphor, interesting how what's in front of you, is so in focus that you might miss what's off to the side. Anyway.
Yeah, it's a really interesting perspective. Show that picture many times and everybody gets their own unique thing. So it's really interesting to hear.
Melissa, I imagine myself as a flower, which I've never done in my life before, but I saw myself, it's kind of opening and sprouting. So I saw myself being in the inside of it, kind of like, I'm here, world, I have something to give you, that type of thing. So that was a fun exercise.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Yeah, a little bit of synectics there. Imagining as if. All right, so we're going to go on another little journey. Okay. Now for this, imagine as if you are in this ocean. Are you the fish or are you the coral? Maybe you're the water. What is your experience here? What does that experience tell you? How do you feel being a part of this ocean world? And for anybody in the Northeast, we had a partial eclipse today. This is obviously not it, but I did some reading up on eclipses represent new beginnings. So as you look at this image of the sun and the circle around the sun, what new beginnings do you experience? And in a previous session today, likened creativity to coming full circle. So I'm curious, what does a circle represent for you? And on this last stop of the photo journey, experiencing the rocks and the waves, soaring above the land, what do you feel? Have you gathered any new insights along the photo journey? Based on the words and the images, what actions might you take? All right, welcome back from your little photo journey. So we're gonna do some breakout rooms. And in the breakout room, what you're gonna do is talk about your experience along the photo journey, and you can share insights with each other, what you learned from the pictures, and build on each other's ideas as well. Because like we're saying, everybody sees something different, even though when we've seen the same thing.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Bye. Got the books, the borrowers. All right, Melissa, everybody's back.
All right. Welcome back. How was your experience? Anybody want to share anything?
We all felt that seeing pictures of nature and being out in nature is very energizing and it's calming. Nature has a different pace than what most of us live at.
Nice. And how about what kind of things does everybody here take pictures of? Have any themes like, you know, myself, it's pictures of my dogs and pictures of flowers. My son's kind of getting older, so now it's only, you know, if he's doing something interesting like running or he's caught some interesting animal. How about you, Annie? What do you take pictures of?
I actually take pictures of the same things that you showed. I just was recently on a hike and I had lost the party I was hiking with because I was taking pictures of all the flowers and the bees on the flowers.
Yeah, I've
Just
definitely done that as well. Lost my group because I'm busy looking at the flowers. Yeah.
Between flowers and food and family. So my family actually jokes with me and calls me the 3 Fs. Not only because I drop the F-bomb quite often, they tie that in, but I love getting up real close on flowers, not pulled back, but really getting in and finding out, are there any other bugs in there? Can you see, the nectar or whatever it is? But yeah, the real up close of flowers just fascinates me.
Yeah, those are my favorites as well.
insects are another thing. I love those. You reminded me. I have all these pictures of butterflies and like weird stink bugs from my vacation.
And as we're talking about these, you can kind of think of any, like we discussed, flowers, food, family, some themes. We're always taking pictures of, many, so I won't generalize. We have favorite things to take pictures of. So we're going to do a little activity. That's why I asked you to bring a device to take a picture or have access to pictures. So we're going to give you about 3 minutes to go and take a picture from a new perspective, either a new subject matter, something you wouldn't normally take a picture of, or a picture of something in a different way, or the pictures that you have available, something that you wouldn't normally take a picture of. And then come back when you have a picture. So I'll give you about 3 minutes. Oh, cool. All right, it's looking like it's got everybody's back. Okay, so while you have your pictures, I really love seeing all these. This is so fun. So take a minute to take a little look at your own pictures too. And we're gonna do a little, kind of like the photo journey on the picture you just took. So what inspired you to take the picture that you just took? And you can feel free to openly share too, to talk out loud. I want some new insight from this picture from a different perspective.
Well, I'll share mine. I took a picture of my Adirondack chairs. It's a pair of chairs with nobody in them. So I would not normally take a picture of chairs with nobody in them. And I like them because it's the pair. So it implies that you might be sharing the seat with somebody else. And the color is green like the garden. And anyway, so that's and they were a gift. It was a gift for me for one of my Mother's Day gifts. So that's, yeah. And I threw in the chat just in case anybody has would like to check this out. There's a place called a website, windowswap.com. Anybody heard of it? People post images of the view outside their window, and you can travel the world by looking outside somebody else's window. It's really cool.
Oh, that's fun. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
I have one.
That's
I
great.
didn't just take this. I just took it like a couple of days ago when I was on vacation. Oops. But it's my brother's yard when I was on vacation has a bunch of butterflies. I mean, so many. And we were just collecting the chrysalises and kind of protecting them from the birds in the area. And then they would hatch and then we would just release them. So they're like, just like hundreds of monarch butterflies in the yard. And that was the prettiest of the bugs that I took because I do have other bug photographs.
I took a picture of my current workspace. I got booted out of my office, which is where I just about always work. And the what inspired me was creativity. I thought this actually looks like someone's workshop. You know, I was working on some knitting items, but that's what the measuring is. And I had all of my markers and highlighters and pens and everything all in a bucket. And then I got put out here, which this is my CPSI journal with my pen. And it just reminded me of creativity. And I thought, oh, how appropriate. I'm at a creativity seminar conference.
We're going to do another breakout room. And so in this one, what you're going to do is share with each other the pictures that you took and see what insights that you get from each other's pictures. So, welcome back. I'm going to send you guys on another activity. So this time, I'm going to take a picture of something that really inspires you, your favorite thing, something that you want to bring the learning forward through the rest of CPSI and into your life as you grow. So go for about 1 minute to 2 minutes to take a picture of that thing that inspires you, that you really enjoy. Okay, it looks like about half of the group is back. So you're gonna go to another breakout room with your image that inspires you and share with each other what it is about your image that inspires you and how you're gonna take the learning forward in CPSI as you grow. Welcome back. Anybody want to share anything from your experience in the session today? Our pictures kind of, they become our world and showcase our memories, inspire possibilities. And just want to invite you to get out there, kind of be curious, explore your world, take pictures, look at them, create your own photo journey questions and see where that takes you. Were there any questions?
No, but I love the perspective, being able to look at the images that you take or that others take and using perspective to analyze for insights. That's really awesome, Melissa. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Melissa, and thank you for everyone participating and making this session such a wild success. I was telling her in the break, I'm like, I feel so like groovy and calm. It's been such a nice, we have a tendency to have like yay sessions, and obviously you all know that I tend to run on all the time, and so I was like, I love like this, I'm just gonna go take pictures and be cool and calm. Reminder that this is the yummy filling of the sessions that we have for today. We still have Marta coming up with From Another World, What Being an Alien Can Teach You About Empathy. And tonight, our first social event, Pairings and Preferences. So looking forward to all of these fun times with you all. And in the meantime, go out and look at things differently and photograph them. Oh, look, Marta's here too. Look, hi, Marta. That's exciting. She's going to give us a session after I shove food in my food hole. So looking forward to seeing you all in about an hour. Until then, make good choices, drink water, look at things differently, go out in nature, all of those things.